Hello, I'm Michael Glanton. I'm with Synclavier Music, and we have here the Synclavier Regen. This is our latest hardware example of a Synclavier, and it features the original sound engine from the Synclavier 2 that was originally invented in the 70s and really taken to the next level in the 80s with the Synclavier 2. And it has all of the same sound design capabilities in terms of additive synthesis, frame-based synthesis, but then we've also added subtractive synthesis as well as two different types of noise generators. We've added resonance filter to it, which the original Synclavier did not have. We also have added reverb, so there's a master reverb as well as timbre level reverb for each timbre that you set up in Regen. The original Synclavier allowed you to have up to 4 partials per timbre that you're creating. So the Regen actually allows you to have up to 12 partials that you can use to create different types of layer different sounds on. You can split them across the keyboard, and then you can have up to 12 different timbres. So it's a 12-part multi-timbral, and you can either layer these timbres or you can split them across the keyboard, or you can have them on individual MIDI channels so that you can create, multi-track type compositions with it. Now, the original Synclavier did have a sequencer memory recorder in it. The Synclavier Regen does not have a sequencer, but you are able to load MIDI sequences into it and then, play those back.
You can kind of tell that I'm the original inventor because I'm long in the tooth and a little bit wobbly on my feet. I'm very proud. I started on this, in fact, I started the Synclavier trademark in 1977. And I worked with New England Digital during all of its existence. And for the last 30 years, I did the Arturia product in 2016, and I did the Synclavier Go app in 2019. And, I'm very proud of all the work I've done and all the chance that I've had to have wonderful people use my sounds and use my instruments.
Okay, so let's take a look at the sound design capability. So here I have one partial set up, and let me get, right now it is in, so I'm going to start off with just your basic additive synthesis. So we have a sine wave. And just like the original, I can go in and start editing the various different harmonics. So when I get into this mode, and I can edit harmonics 1 through 8, 9 through 16, or 17 through 24. And so you could just swipe across this to select harmonics, and then you can use the swiper to change the values. Or if you have the Synclavier Regen knob, then you can use the knob just like the original. And so we have some. Here, as I'm changing those harmonics, it changes the tone. We'll add a few more harmonics up here. Okay, all right. And then, just like in the original, we can set up frames. And so what I'll do is I'll add another frame here. So I'll clone this, and then I'll go in and edit the harmonics on that one. So we'll bring that down. Maybe we'll select these.
Because you know what? That was a long time ago.
And so as I play this, you can hear it changing from one frame to the next. I'll do one more just as an example. And we'll go over on this one.
Yeah, glad to see you here. Congratulations.
So you can hear it evolving from one frame to the next. So that's just like the original. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add another partial, and we'll go over and we will make that a subtractive synthesis. And let me get the levels up on that. And I will pan that one over to the right, and then we'll pan this partial to the left. All right, so we'll be hearing the frame-based additive synthesis on the left-hand side, and then the subtractive synthesis on the right-hand side. Right, and then I can just keep adding up to 12 more partials from there to create a really complex sound. You can, within any one of these partials, you have control over your envelopes. I could even add some delay in it, so you add quite a bit more delay so you can really hear that. Right, so you heard the additive synthesis coming on the left, and then, 200 or 2,500 milliseconds later, we hear the subtractive coming in on the right-hand side. Okay, and then we also let's take a look at the filters real quick, and see if I can do this. So we have low pass filters, high pass filters, as well as a band pass. I'll just do a classic low pass. Let's add in some resonance. And of course, we can modulate that. Let's do.
How to use
All right, like that.
All right.
I was with Effect Systems
Okay, let's add some reverb into that.
for Pillar Dominator, Oral Signer, product suite there. And I had friends who actually use, Michael Glanton.
So we have control over the size, the hall size of the reverb, how much room echo there is. You can add pre-delay into this.
I remember when he was a kid and used to carry synthesizers to his studio.
To find out more about the Synclavier Regen, however you pronounce it, please visit their website and check out the description below this video. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe to CatSynth TV.
You are watching CatSynth TV.
Awesome.